Ascend Data Access Control is an add-on module in the Ascend product suite. Data Access Control allows the financial institution to provide visibility into all aspects of Ascend to your management team while securing the information to include only their assigned branches. The first step in utilizing Data Access Control is assigning users to the branches and applications you wish to filter their information by. From the home page, scroll on the far left-hand side of the screen and single left-click on Administration. Under Administration, single left-click Data Access Control on the far left-hand side of the screen. Here you will be provided with a list of all existing Data Access Control configurations within this company. You may search for any existing Data Access Control configurations by keying in any portion of the Data Access Control name into the search field. To create a new Data Access Control configuration, single left-click on the Create New option seen on the right-hand side of the screen. In the Data Access Control name field, enter the text by which you wish to identify this configuration. In the Data Access Control description field, you can further describe this configuration if needed. In the Application section, single left-click the applications that this configuration will pertain to. Keep in mind that choosing an application within a Data Access Control configuration applies the branch filtering mechanism only to the specific application selected. Also note that Data Access Control works in conjunction with the existing user roles and groups already configured in Ascend for your users. After keying in the name, description, and selecting the applications for this control, single left-click the Save button on the right-hand side of the screen. After saving name, description, and application information, you will have the opportunity to assign the branches and users associated with this Data Access Control. Under the Branches section, choose the Edit button. A listing of all branches for this company will be shown. Use the checkboxes to the left of each branch record to include the branches that you wish to filter by in this Data Access Control configuration. When you have completed your branch selections, single left-click on the Save option in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Now it is time to add users to your Data Access Control configuration. Under the Users heading, single left-click the Edit button. A listing of users will be shown. Use the checkboxes to the left of each user record to include the users that you wish to apply this Data Access Control to. When you have completed your user selections, single left-click the Save option in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. This completes the setup of a single Data Access Control. You may configure as many different controls for your organization as you deem necessary. For users that have been included in a Data Access Control configuration, the information that they are permitted to view for accounts payable invoice general ledger allocations, fixed assets, prepaid and accrual, expense reimbursement, and purchase requisition will be filtered based on the Data Access Control configurations the user is assigned to. For the purposes of this video, we will observe how data access control can be applied to the general ledger allocations of an accounts payable invoice. In this example, the data access control is applied to the user. In the data access control we created earlier, branches 0100, 0101, and 0102 are selected for inclusion. As we drill down into our example invoice, you will notice that only the branches included in the data access control we created earlier are listed in the general ledger allocations. Note that the amount of the invoice does not equal the sum total of the GL allocations listed. This is correct according to the configuration of the data access control we created, and it should be noted for your users that in many cases, due to the filtering that the data access control provides, the general ledger allocations listed will very often not be equal to the full amount of the associated invoice. This concludes our informative video on the BankTEL Ascend Data Access Control module.